Good afternoon. I think I missed morning by like one. Oh, it's 11:58. I can still say good morning. Good morning, almost good afternoon. It is Tuesday and it is time to get real. Are we ready today? It is, today was a different morning, okay? Last night was a different night. So I told you guys all I was going to get a colonoscopy, and everybody, I've had one before. It's not a big deal to me. But anybody who's had one of those or any fun medical procedure, prep is always super fun. And I am coming at you today just with some random thoughts about the experience and how it applies to real life. And the first random thought is about weight and what you weigh. So I'm not overweight anymore. However, I still am a fat girl inside. That's just how I feel. That's how I identify. There are parts of me that still think like that. And she definitely came out last night. Fat Dawn was like in my ear chirping, man, this prep really kind of stinks, but no pun intended. But God, you probably have lost so much weight. You should weigh yourself right now, Dawn. You're probably so skinny because of all the dehydration. So that was my thoughts last night was, oh, well, at least I'm probably losing weight. We should not be thinking like that anymore. That's fat girl think, okay? That is not healthy think. So try not to worry about the scale because, okay, so let's say I didn't step on the scale, by the way, but let's say that I had, and let's say that I had lost 3 pounds. Is that a true reflection of what's happening in your body? Is it true weight loss? No, that's just water weight. And as soon as I were to drink something to rehydrate my body, that weight is coming right back on. And you guys, that's what happens when you go on these extreme diets and you go on all these cleanses and all that to lose weight. Sure, you lose weight, but you're not losing fat, you're just losing water weight. And as soon as you start eating or going back or drinking again and rehydrating yourself, all that weight's going to come back. So it's kind of it's a false positive. All right, so it's a false positive, which is not what we want. And so I did not step on the scale because I knew it wouldn't matter today. So, but still, that was my first thought. And don't let that scale control your attitude or your mood. So often I would hear at Weight Watchers, I'd say, hi, how are you? How was your week? And before they'd step on the scale, they'd look at me and they go, well, you're about to tell me. Meaning, if they had a weight loss, it would have been a good week and they'd be in a good mood. And if they had a weight gain, they'd be in a bad mood and would have had a bad week. Which that's not true, you guys. It's just not. Sometimes the scale doesn't always reflect what's actually happening. So don't let that scale determine your mood and don't rely on those false positives. Eat the things you need to eat in order to be healthy, and your body will conform. It has to, okay? Speaking about eating, so my diet going home today, it just says light diet suggestions, but specifically on here it says no spicy foods, no gas-producing foods, avoid raw fruits and vegetables and salads. So I'm off the hooks for fruits and vegetables and salads today, which still, the fat girl in me again is not upset about that. And it actually recommended pancakes, that I should eat pancakes. So that's what I had on the way home for breakfast was 1.5 pancakes and some omelet. So it was good. Anyway, so that was random thought number 1. Random thought number 2. So we're getting there to this. My mom drove me to the procedure because you had to have a driver. And she had to drop me off at the main gate because of all the procedures and policies now that have to go along with COVID, which is not something that I want to debate right now. That is not the point of this. The point is that I had to go in alone. And I'm a big girl. That wasn't a big deal. But it is kind of eerie when it's like dark out. There's nobody in there. You're being rushed through this, and they're very nice there, but you're kind of being rushed through all these medical procedures and you're filling out all these forms, and there's no one there as your advocate and no one there on your behalf, really. And even though everybody's nice, they're not your people, and you kind of feel alone. You feel really lonely. And so I just kind of thought, as I was waking up, this is really sad to not have anybody here with me. It's sad. And my message for that today kind of deals with the relationships part of our reel. Ask yourself, who do you want with you during these kinds of times, during these medical procedures? Who do you want with you at the end of your life? And again, that might sound morbid, but invest time and energy and excitement into those relationships, okay? So think about it. Who do you want to be surrounded by? I remember when my dad passed, he was surrounded by so many of us, so many of his loved ones. And not that I liked the way that things ended, but we were all there with him. And think about, your children and your parents and aunts, uncles, cousins, brothers, sisters, nieces, nephews, significant others. Who do you want with you? And then those people, reach out to them today and tell them that you love them. Tell them how important they are to you. Remind them. Don't take them for granted. Don't let those relationships fall through the cracks. We do that so easily. I've done that. And all it's going to leave you is alone. So go foster and build and grow those relationships, okay? Tell those people you love them. And then my last random thought for today was, as I'm getting this procedure done, I'm fine. I'm good. I have, no cancer, nothing abnormal. I'm perfectly normal, which I kind of suspected was the case. And I was very excited about that. But I think I had something to do with that. I think I do my part in order to take care of my body. I do my part in order to keep myself healthy. I eat well most of the time. I exercise regularly. I drink water. I get sleep. I avoid drugs and alcohol most of the time. I mean, yeah, social drinking, sure. I don't smoke. I bathe often. I am in generally good health, and I have to be an active participant in that. You cannot take all the responsibility off yourself and leave it to chance, leave it to fate, okay? Just do whatever you want and then expect never to get sick or have, something to never go wrong. You have to be an active participant in your health and wellness. And if you're not now, if you don't invest the time now, if you don't invest the money, sometimes it's money. If you don't invest the time and money and effort now, you will be investing the time, effort, and money in your illness and trying to manage it, mask it, or hopefully, cure it. But maybe don't even get yourself into that predicament in the first place. Take care of your body. It is the only one that you have. It is yours. It is where you have to live. Why do we treat ourselves so poorly? Yeah, it's hard. You know what? I think being sick is harder. So, just my little thoughts. So take care of yourself, do your part, be an active participant in your health and wellness so that your body will serve you well for as long as you have to live, okay? So those are my random thoughts for today. Your action step, I think, should be, again, to treat yourself well, keep practicing your healthy habits, and then go tell those loved ones who you want with you, who you want to surround yourself right now and forever. Go tell them that you love them, okay? And then, as always, like, comment, share, subscribe, follow. I've got 3 people so far. Yes, they want to be part of our challenge, and so that is my goal for the next couple weeks is to work on that and get some more information out to you. So look forward to that. We're doing that success challenge between Halloween and Thanksgiving. So I'm excited about that. I've already kind of started it and just, piloting and testing a few things. So I'm excited to share my results with you. And that's it for today. Have a great day. Enjoy the sunshine. Enjoy the weather this week. I think it's supposed to be beautiful. And I will see you tomorrow. Peace.